Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And so here are the West All-Stars. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for the West All-Stars, Davis is out there with Rudy Gay. And there's Bryant. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Lillard in at the point. Jordan dishes to Bosh. And stolen by Gay. And finished off by Davis.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
James, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game.
Chris Bosh. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Bosh.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
To the paint. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Wall passes to James. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
West All-Stars off to a quick start here. 6-point lead. Left side, Kobe. Down low. Takes the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Bryant got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Drummond. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
The shot by Lillard, wide open. O'Neal. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
So they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
The drive by Jordan. Floats one. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Now here's Kobe. Gay outside. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gay.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
That one is no good. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
Here's Davis. And James pulled. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And Lillard kicks to Bryant. And that one's on target from the wing. Kobe's got 5 points so far.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, there's no doubt.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly. And you can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Up in time. And a good game so far. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. You look in here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they've piled up all the points.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got Rudy Gay. Kobe is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Shaq in at the 5. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Stolen by Bosh.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
There's the lob to the hoop. Wall's shot is off.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg. You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Drummond dishes to Bosh. And here's Wall outside. Basket is good. The assist from Bosh. And that's now 7 points for John Wall. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Kobe kicks to Gay. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Gay's got 11 points.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them. been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
That's a 2 from Lillard. And that one comes up a bit short.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And a wide open look for Jordan.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And that one's good by Bosch. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed. Rudy Gay playing very well. He's got 11 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
And so he makes both from the line. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Inside. Here's Jordan. And Davis sends it back. And they're able to recover. Jordan with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's James. LeBron with another miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
He hits the second from the line. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
LeBron, no luck.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's stolen by Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. And here's Jordan outside.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Bryant gets a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. That's 7 points for Kobe Bryant. Pulls up on the wing. That doesn't go either for Jordan.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside. Create some balance offensively.
He feeds it to Drummond. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
At the line for your East All-Stars.
And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Rudy Gay hits them both. From deep, Wall, what a play, simply trains it in at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. West All-Stars lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first two quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
Ball out there with Jordan. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Bosh in at the power forward. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. Kobe, the pass to Lillard. There's the dish to Davis. And then Gay with the jam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And the West All-Stars have possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bryant's shot is good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Good game for John Wall. He has 15 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
Lillard outside. Here's Davis. Right through the D for the layup. Davis has got 6.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Feeds it to O'Neal. Here's Gay. And James pulls it down. LeBron, look at that jam. Just beautiful.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
The West All-Stars have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripes tonight. At the line for 2. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for O'Neal. He has 11 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him. Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Kobe kicks to O'Neal. And stolen by Drummond. And Wall. Here we go now. Gay with the block. And they get it back. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's James. He has 5. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Great pass by Bosch there.
The West All-Stars have not shot all that well from the free throw line. 6 of 11. And that one misses. He's off on the second.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
A shot by Jordan, no good.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And here's Bryant for 3. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Wall. It's blocked by Shaq. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he gets it to go. LeBron's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars. From deep, Gay. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Yeah, he got straight over the back and on top of him there, too. So nothing subtle about that one.
8 seconds left in the third quarter. Good D by Drummond.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. East All-Stars ahead. They lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Shaquille O'Neal. Anthony Davis is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Bryant in at the 2 guard. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the East All-Stars?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
The drive by Gay. Here's O'Neal. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Rejected by Wall. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Gay. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Kobe's got 6 assists now in the game. And 3 from Jordan. Jordan with another miss. And here we go. And stolen by Jordan. And he's going up for the alley-oop. No good from Bosch.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Now, here's Lillard. Nobody near Gay. And he gets it to go. 15 points for Kobe Bryant.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And the West All-Stars with possession.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And Wall kicks to Bosch. LeBron drives in. That's good. And that's now 8 points for Andre Drummond.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Here's Davis. Takes the 13-footer. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Pass to Kobe. Inside. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
And Lillard kicks to Kobe. Wide open.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And here we go. Here's Davis. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the West All-Stars?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
The defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know he typically delivers in the clutch.
And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has three in this half.
Jordan's gone 4 of 8 from three-point territory, racking up some big points out there. Here's Davis. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them. Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Chris Bosh with the assist.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
From deep, Jordan.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately. Watch out, Anthony Davis has caught fire.
James outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Passes to Jordan. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the West All-Stars, Rudy Gay is out there with Davis. Then it's Damian Lillard. And there's Bryant. And it's Shaq in the pivot spot manning the middle. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. O'Neal's got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
On the wing, Kobe. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Davis. On the wing. Davis can't get that one to fall. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Ball with the steal. By himself. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Bosch has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Shot to stop the run. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
He's with the ball. Jordan. And it's sent back by O'Neal. LeBron's shot is off.
Well, the clock has become their worst enemy.
Not a friend anymore. They've got to work quickly from here.
All with it. Lillard picks him up. And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Here's LeBron.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Davis kicks to Gay. Dishes to Lillard. On the wing, Kobe. And there's the feed to O'Neal. And there's the call on Bosch. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
I mean, you've got to have more awareness on the floor and not make those kinds of errors.
Yeah, brain fade, brain neutral error, and those will cost you.
And the East All-Stars call time here. They're in front by 7. 23 seconds left in overtime. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's a done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
A good look from Bryant. That one's off, still out of sync. And here's Jordan outside, off on that one. So the East All-Stars win it, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on the gas tank didn't quite come on. They still had enough fuel to get across the finish line comfortably.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
More levels, more devils.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars. And so here are the West All-Stars. I'll look at the West All-Stars starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Harden. Then it's Durant. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Pass to Whiteside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
It's stolen by Garnett. No one near Whiteside as he lets it go. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Good.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
The shot by Wade, wide open. From outside, off the mark. They get it back. The second chance effort. And it's Shaq laying it in. Shaq's got his second bucket of the game to go. Outside Irving. Feeds to James. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Shaq.
That's his first personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Shaq. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the shot is good. Harden's got his first bucket in this one.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble. Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Wade gets the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. It's Harden with the drive. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Here's Whiteside. The West All-Stars pull it in. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Curry kicks to Durant. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Shaq with the slam.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just the take no chance slam by the big fella.
Now here's Durant. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
That's what I like, a nice strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his size gives him a big edge on the glass.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Here's O'Neal. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
O'Neal. Assist goes to. Here's Davis.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's
very
for sure.
Exclusive.
He can really rise up.
Well, I tell you, I would have preferred to see a little more resistance from the defense on that play, though, guys. I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
No, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. West All-Stars out in front as they end the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Curry. O'Neal is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Harden, and it's Durant in at the small forward. Harden kicks to Davis. Down low. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Irving drives in. Here's Garnett. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on James Harden. The East All-Stars have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Garnett having a good one. 9 points and the 1 steal.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Curry passes to Davis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Shaq is really having a good game here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Wade outside. It's blocked by Shaq. Outside Durant. All alone. Offensive rebound. O'Neal.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking them.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Wade. Curry dishes to Davis.
That'll be 3 seconds.
Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Outside Irving. Dishes it to Garnett. Wade with it, and it's Harden picking him up. The shot by Wade. No good. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those. Complete domination. What a game for O'Neal. 13 points and a block.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Off the inbound pass. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
2 minutes left.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Wade with it. Picked up by Davis.
Flash.
Wade, good.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Out of bounds. Eastern All-Stars ball.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Whiteside kicks to Wade. It's blocked by Shaq. And they get it back. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era, já era, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Porque se eu ouço a voz dela é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto, fica... A minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez. Pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar os picos floridos. Mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim. Para mim tem que ter valor. É só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Uma fita, ela não confia mais em mim, acredita. No conto das minas que pra mim foi música. Tava tudo claro, mas...
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home.
Ready, gentlemen?
The Pelicans coming to town, hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
Yeah, and I think they feel confident about this matchup. They had the advantage first time round, and we'll see what adjustments come from the other side.
You know, Greg, talking about adjustments to me are really the hallmark of a well... coach team, and one of the true pleasures to watch for those of us who've been around the game as long as we have.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, the shot-blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. Tyreke Evans out there with Norris Cole. And it's Cunningham in at the 3, the small forward. Evans, good.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
James outside. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Really, that's his specialty right there, finding that angle and then going hard to the rim.
And the rejection by James. Kicks it out to Love. Off target with his 3.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on
you. Here's Irving. And too long on the shot.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And so just over a minute and a half played.
Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
LeBron passes to Smith. On the wing, James. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Offensive rebound. Mazdov with the bucket.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and to get the putback.
Cole's shot is good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And here's Evans after J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go. Screen by Ashik. Evans with it. Now Smith defending. And it's Cole missing. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against Milwaukee.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
And one thing the box score doesn't show us is how many points came as a direct result of those turnovers. But I think it was a huge factor.
And the dunk by James.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Evans kicks to Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Their last meeting was in New Orleans, where they were unable to fight off the Pelicans.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
And, you know, Greg, that not only robbed them of some key minutes, but I think it really affected their rhythm and flow in the game. They'll try to play it more disciplined and safer tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejao checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Kamon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Now here's LeBron. Picked by Vidja. The drive by James. Holiday brings the double team. And the foul on Jrue Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Cole's checked in for Jrue Holiday. Picked by Vidja. Shot clock at 6. Dellavedova kept alive.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Outside jumper from beyond the arc and then some. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Norris Cole.
And they double up James. And it's slammed in by Vidja.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Picked by Vidja. It could go. And that's not going to go. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here's Irving. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Thompson is up there with Kevin Love. And it's Shumpert in at the 3.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now Anderson, after Iman Shumpert missed from long range. To the middle. It's stolen by Davis. And it's Holiday at the elbow. The game now all time.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 5 points so far.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Nice job, Cavaliers.
Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland. Omer Ashe, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And he gets it to go.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
And the foul on Jrue Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. New Orleans making some changes here. Dante Cunningham's checked in for Anderson. And Tyreek Evans subbed in for Jrue Holiday. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. Outside Irving. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pelicans trail. Lets it go from 11. That's short off the rim. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Irving against Evans. It's a pick by Love. Here's Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Pelicans trail by 4. Evans goes in. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And that one's good, Irving.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Again, Irving missing.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
That's tipped. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You look at Golden State, and of course New Orleans, tied up with them. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
For the Cavaliers, James comes in for Jefferson, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. And the Pelicans also making a change. Cole's checked in for Alonzo G. The Cavaliers leading by 4. James outside. The dish to Dellavedova. Out to Smith. This one for 3. That one goes. Count. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
LeBron outside. He dishes it to Love. LeBron passes to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
James dishes to Dellavedova. Drills the three-pointer. Dellavedova's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Evans attacking. Here's Hasek, and that one's good. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. LeBron is doubled. And here's Love from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Shumpert. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Thompson up top. He gets it up. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we finished one half of basketball. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. The second half just about to get going here. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that, bro.
Good Clark. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Davis and Ashik in the middle. Norris Cole is out there with Tyreek Evans. And it's Cunningham in the small forward. Now here's LeBron. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Davis. Fires it up. Cunningham's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 11. And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. LeBron outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And the Pelicans making a change here. G's checked in.
The D failed to box out the shooter and gave them another opportunity.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Pelicans trail by 15. They double him with Love. Here's Ashik. And that one is hammered home.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Irving double team. Jefferson down low. Cunningham's there. And that one's good. James.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead. Up high and down hard with the one-hander.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
It's a pick by Love. Now here's Irving. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Clock is at 3. Love. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for New Orleans. Anderson comes in for Tyreek Evans. The Cavaliers leading by 11. James with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And Thompson kicks to Shumpert. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Amon Shumpert. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Now here's Shumpert. 6 points for him. Back to James. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You take a look at the Cavaliers and checking out Cleveland, tied right now. Pelicans trail by 14. And Holiday, here we go. Here's G. Good on the triple. G's got 5 points so far.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. The drive by James. The rebound by Anderson. One-on-one here. And Davis throws it down hard.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Cavaliers lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Pelicans trail by 7. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Shumpert in the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Cleveland's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And so here is New Orleans. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Shot from 12. Here's Anderson. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Pelicans also changing it up. Ashik comes in for Alexis Ajinça. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. Irving for three. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Evans with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Ashik. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Free throw good, Ashik.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
He's off on the second.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've got extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
For three, Smith. Here's Mozgov. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. And that's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Here's Evans. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Love. That free throw, no good. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry had to say to the team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Ashik.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Irving attacking. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. James checked in for Cleveland. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Mozgov. Good, and the assist goes to James. And it's 6 points for Timofey Mozgov.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
And he gets the bucket. Mozgov's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Cole.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Stolen by Anderson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And the rejection by James. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Smith checked in for Iman Shumpert. The Pelicans also changing it up. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Anderson. And it's Drew Holiday in for Norris Cole. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Smith. 6 points for Kyrie Irving. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Well, major bragging rights on the line that night.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for LeBron James. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trailed by 12. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Holiday. And that one's good.